guys and girls, in this video we're going to be looking at this beautiful fork. Now this fork, I don't believe it is silver. I don't remember. I got this fork probably 3 or 4 months ago. I don't remember if I've tested this. I probably did, and I don't believe it is silver. So this is how it's looking. So it does have some markings on the back there. Let me check for you what it says. So it says Hanseat 90, Hanseat 90. Usually when you have a number here, and this is just from my experience what I noticed, it's not a rule. If you have a number 80, 90 or 100, it's usually not solid silver. It could be plated or it could be layered or rolled, but it's not solid. So let's make a few markings here and test it out. Maybe we'll do both teeth and we'll do the back. Let's make 3 marks. So metal feels kinda medium, not too hard. So that's a tooth number 1 or left side of the fork. So this was this tooth. Let's do the other one now. Sorry about the squeaking noises. It's hard to get these metals not to squeak. Okay, there you go. So that's second tooth. It's this one here. Now we're gonna do the back side. Okay, so this one feels nice and soft. Really good, actually. So this fork I picked up as part of the set. I think I have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 pieces out of this set. Oh my goodness, it's windy. So this is the side, the back side of the fork, and this is how the pattern looks. So if you're gonna see pattern like this, you can assume it's probably not silver. Now the reason I'm paying attention to the pattern and not just the mark on the back, because when you're in a rush and you're flying through things, if you're gonna be pulling up the lens for every single one, it's gonna take a while to get through them. If you pay attention to the patterns and you remember them more or less, you should be able to quickly tell, is it real, is it plated, what is it rolled, is it layered, whichever. So now we're going to be using our 18 karat, make the 3 marks, and let's see what's going to happen. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's turning nice and blue. Whoa. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe this thing is silver. My goodness. Look at that. That's like white. That's white. And this is enormous amount of silver there. And it was blue. Now it turned to white. Let's zoom in a bit here. That's crazy. Look at that. Maybe it is silver. Unbelievable. Well, I would still say it's not silver because it's not stamped and it has that number on the back. So I'm gonna give it it's not silver, and it's getting more purple right there. You can see already it's turning. Well, I can see it. Hopefully you can see it in the camera too. These two showing white. I think in the camera they look as blue, and this one turning purple a bit, but in the camera I see it as blue again. So it's gonna come through. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you say that this is silver in this kind of a setup? So we have white, white, and blue turning purple. Have you seen forks like this before? If you have, let me know. So maybe let's take the teeth, maybe left one and right one, and dip it into the acid to see if we're gonna be able to get some more silver. Let's do that real quick. So left tooth is in the acid. I do see white coming out. Quite a bit of it, actually. Can you tell in the camera? Oh yeah, in the camera you can see it even better. I'm gonna lift it now. Whoa, that's a nice chunk of silver. Okay, I'm gonna do the right tooth now. Let's see what's gonna happen there. So I do see the big mark right there is actually super purple. So it's kind of funny. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I did find that the pieces, again from my experience, this is not a standard or by any means, or I'm not an expert in this, but just from my understanding and from my experience, I noticed that pieces which are not stamped with sterling will actually remain white for a long time, like over 10 minutes, probably even longer, and will not turn to purple. And pieces that are gonna come out first like this exactly we have here, they will turn to purple after some time. So there we go, we got another nice white piece there. So the interesting part here is the dilemma that I'm having. On one hand, we have first step of testing. It's becoming nice and blue. Then it's turning within several seconds to milky white. And then pieces that are not stamped 9 to 5, they don't turn, they actually stay white for a long time. And pieces that are not stamped, they stay, well, they turn to purple. And I want to do a separate video where we're gonna take several pieces, like a mixture of stamped pieces which are sterling, have a stamp on it, and pieces which are not stamped, and we're gonna test them all, maybe like 5 or 10 or 20 pieces. We'll see how many I can put together. And I just want to do a test. I want to get down to the point where we know the silver that stays, or getting to the third phase. So let's say the first phase is actually blue, second phase or sky blue, second phase will be milky white, and the third phase will be purple. That's the part that I'm getting very confused about. So do we say if it has a third phase, does that mean the silver is fake or it's real? And if it doesn't have the third phase, does that mean it's fake or real? That's the part that I'm very confused about. Please, if you do have experience with this question, with this setup, with this process, with these phases, if you can tell me, that would be super helpful. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up doing all of this experimentation on my own. Well, nevertheless, stay with the channel. We'll get to that video at some point in the future, and I will do it for sure. The question is when, and that's something that you'll notice in the future videos. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching. So I'm still going to say that this is not sterling silver, although we have a lot of indications that it is. I hope you liked the video. If you're able to answer any of the questions I asked in the video, please put it down in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. Please click the like button, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one.